this ain't blindside, oh. Fine night, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine light, so glow. Every lyric sing cold, so most like Rondo on my glow when I pivot, oh.
Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Brogdon to the middle. Sabonis. Also Westbrook with the rebound. On offense, here are the Rockets. Here's Tucker. Here's Tucker. Harden left side. Harden left side. Tucker is 1 for 3. Cannot hit.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Nate McMillan.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Jackson. From 11 feet away. And he connects with the jumper.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Now, here is Harden. And he banks in the layup. Here's Jackson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Leads him in there. Knocks loose off the pick and hammers it home. Westbrook with it. Pass to Chandler. And here is Cephalosha. Offline with his 3. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the screen. Brogdon. On the clock. Brogdon. And so he ends a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Now Westbrook, averaging 23 points a game and is one of the more consistent producers on any given night. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Harden. Well, good with the triple.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Nice shot from the wing.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Now here's Chandler. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Clock at 6. Harden outside. Tries it for 9. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's a screen. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Brogdon. Offensive rebound. And he gets the bucket.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Harden outside. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Turner. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Stolen by Harden. Here's the break. The rebound by Turner.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Now Jackson. Back to Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. 5 points in the game.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Here is Harden. Now a timeout called by Houston. Here's Westbrook. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Harden left side. Shot to end this cold run. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Indiana leading. Brogdon. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Right side Jackson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Rockets making a switch here. And that one misses. Pass to Westbrook. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Indiana on D. There's the screen. Up. Brogdon. And Gordon over to help. Jackson up top. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. Pass to Jackson. Brogdon. Good on the triple. He has 7. Here's Westbrook. Now Chandler. Here's Cephalosha. Just 5 to shoot. Tucker. Three-pointer. And the shot is good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside Jackson. Left side Jackson. They set the pick. There's the 3. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side Jackson. Sabonis.
That's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. The Rockets making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Westbrook. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. The Pacers making a change here. Just 3 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is off.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Lamb. Back to Jackson. Holiday left side. Indiana again missing. Outside Westbrook. Here is House. Covington. Misses the 3. Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Warren. The layup off target.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Gordon. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Holiday with it. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Can't make good off the pick. Johnson. Shot's good. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 10. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here is House. Gordon with it. And it's Gordon missing.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Holiday left side. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lamb. A three-pointer, no good.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Now Gordon. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Clement. Hartenstein. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Holiday. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Pass to Jackson. Right side Jackson. On the mark with the 15-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Clement. Here is House. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Now here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Holiday. Now Lamb fires for 3, and he gets it to go.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
Here's Gordon. Rebounded by Lamb. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Johnson. And he gets it to go. And it's the Rockets with the ball. 15-point game. Outside Gordon. Here is House. The shot by House is no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Holiday. Now here's Lamb. Back to Jackson. Pass to Johnson. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. Off the left rim and out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Covington. The offensive rebound. Gordon with it. Inside. Hartenstein. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Pass to Jackson. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Pacers out in... Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think? And here's Harden. Harden right side. Here's McLemore. Hands it from downtown. Pass to McDermott. McConnell. Here's McDermott. They set the pick. And here's Jackson. 5 to shoot. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Lets it go from the wing. And they call over the back here. Too much contact. Pacers making a change here. And the Pacers with possession here. Pass to McDermott. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here is Holiday. No good from outside. Now here's Rivers. All alone. Rivers can't get it to go.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
McConnell. Pass to Holiday. Here's McDermott. Back to Holiday. And here is Turner. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. And that'll be his third foul so far.
That's the risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now Jackson. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the tray.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Rivers with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here is House. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here is House. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And so it's Indiana with it. They lead by 11. Outside Holiday. The three. And the Pacers another three.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Timeout called, the Rockets. And the Rockets making a change here. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McLemore with the ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
There's the pick. McConnell. Pass to McDermott. Poked loose. And here is Turner. Chandler on him. Right side Jackson. 5 on the clock. No luck. Now Rivers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Harden left side. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
To the inside. Pass to Holiday. Here's McDermott. Beyond the arc. That is good.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
Here's Rivers. Now McLemore. Harden outside. Shoots the three. The dive for the ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. McConnell, pass to Jackson. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Sefolosha. Looking to get back on track. Outside Holiday. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And here's Harden. He's got 7. Now here is Cephalosha. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now here's Jackson. Pass to McDermott. Right side Holiday. Stolen by Rivers. Now here is Harden. Holiday brings the double team. Rivers with it. Harden outside. Rivers with it. A nice shot by Rivers.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shots. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
McConnell. Pass to Holiday. There's the pick. Rocket 6. Jackson. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. The Pacers making a switch here. Here's Jackson. 9 points in the game so far. Gives him the lead pass. Just 5 on the clock. And they're running. Here's Rivers. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor. McConnell. Tipped away. Now here's Jackson. And here's the fast break. Back to Westbrook. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
McConnell. Outside Jackson. Jacks up a three. They grab their own miss. That's good. He has 6. Here's Westbrook. Now Cephalosha. Back to Westbrook. Here's Tucker. The rebound by Holiday. Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. The Pacers making a change here. Westbrook with it. Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Now Rivers. He has 5. Gordon. No good on the triple. Sabonis. Pass to Holiday for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And here's Gordon. Right side Gordon. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And the Rockets making a change here. Brogdon can't get it to go. And here is Cephalosha. Last time out he had 14 points. Shot to stop the drought. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Westbrook. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 6.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Outside Jackson to the paint. Sabonis. That's good. Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Gordon makes the lead pass. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
Pass to Jackson. The kick out to Holiday. They set the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Rockets trail. Outside Gordon. Nailed from three-point land. He has 5.
They're having much more success here in the second after missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Rockets making a change here. Stolen. Clemens. No good with the layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Outside Holiday. Outside Jackson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Sabonis. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, it seems like they're getting a little fat and sassy here, complacent in the second quarter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. The Pacers making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here's Houston now. Here's Gordon. 5 points in the game. Covington. And another 3 for Houston.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today.
Indiana leading. Outside Jackson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 12.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
Covington. And another three for Houston.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Outside Jackson. Right side Jackson. Right side Jackson. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Westbrook with it. 6 points for him. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 8.
Well, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Off the screen, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Right side Gordon. The fader. And it's Houston with another.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Now Lamb. Fires from deep. They get it back. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Pacers out in... Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Here's Westbrook. Now Cephalosha. Pass to Gordon. Now here is Cephalosha. The three-pointer off the mark. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Outside Jackson. Left side Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And here's Westbrook. And it's Gordon missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Back to Jackson. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. 6 on the shot clock. Warren. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You know, he's got a lot of inches on the defender in that matchup, and he can just shoot right over the top of him without worrying about being bothered.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. Outside Gordon. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Gordon. Cephalosha. Here's Chandler. Soft touch off the glass. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Jackson. Down low. It's deflected. Outside Gordon. Pass to Westbrook, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Westbrook. The Pacers making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Westbrook. And they're moving it up. with the lead pass. That ties it up. 9 points in the game so far. And here are the Pacers now. Outside Holiday. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Jackson. Launches a three. Rebounded by Cephalosha. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
Here's Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Jackson. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Jackson. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Turner. Back to Jackson. A 3 ball.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Harden outside. Pass to Westbrook. For the lead. And it's good on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Back to Holiday. Holiday left side. Outside Jackson. To halt the run, and he gets it to go. 14 points for him.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's Harden. Sinks the triple. Holiday with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Jackson. Lets it go, and again it's Indiana converting. Timeout called the Rockets. The Pacers making a switch here. Rocket 6. Brogdon. And again, it's Indiana converting. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. Now Harden. 12 points for him. Right side Gordon. The kick out to Westbrook. And shot on the way. That one wide left.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
They set the pick. Brogdon buries it from 3-point range. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And here's Gordon. He's got 7. Here is House. Will it go? The shot is off. Brogdon. Outside Jackson. For the 3. No luck.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Here is House. Pass to Harden. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Baseline try, and that one's good. He's got 9. Outside Jackson. Count that one.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Westbrook. Can't cash in from close range. Now here's Jackson. He's got 14. They set the screen. Now Turner. Can't connect from short range. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gordon up on top. He's got 9. Harden outside from downtown, and he gets the bucket. 15 points in the game, and the Pacers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
The Rockets making a switch here. Indiana leading. Outside Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Westbrook with it. 12 points for him. On the wing, Eric Gordon for the lead. No good. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now Jackson. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. Looking to get it going. Warren. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Brogdon. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Cephalosha.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk. But later in the game now, you might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the score.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Jackson. Warren. Warren hits the jumper. He's got 8. And here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. That is good. Brogdon. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 14. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Harden. And here is Cephalosha. Now here is Cephalosha. Harden outside. And too long on the shot.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Brogdon. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first one falls. The Pacers making a switch here. And so he hits both. The Rockets trail. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Westbrook. Now here is Cephalosha to the middle. Chandler lays it up and banks it in.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Pass to McDermott. Jackson with it. From deep. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Brogdon. They set the pick. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. And the Pacers another 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Harden left side. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Tucker. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
And the Pacers with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Brogdon. Here's the screen. Brogdon. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Chandler. Chandler right side. Here's Harden. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Now here's Jackson. Can't get it to go. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Cephalosha with it. Pass to Westbrook. Harden outside. The Rockets with another miss. Now Jackson. Brogdon. Back to Jackson. Knocked loose. And stolen by Cephalosha. Lays it in off the breakaway. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here is Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Chandler. Left side Chandler. Here's Cephalosha. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Harden left side. Stolen by Jackson. From deep 3-point range, out of bounds, Houston takes possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now, here is Harden. Now Cephalosha. No good off the back of the rim. Jackson with it. To the paint. Deflects the pass. High post shot. And here is Turner. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Harden. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 19.
Also, there's one other thing I've noticed with him. I mean, he's great at stripping the ball away from you at the last possible moment. That's not an easy play to make, but he seems to have developed the knack for doing just that.
Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
Here's Westbrook. Tucker. Here's Cephalosha. Pass to Harden. 5 on the clock. To tie it up. No good. Indiana leading. Inside. Sabonis. Turner up top. Jackson with it. There's a screen. Now here's Jackson. Back to Turner. Pass to Jackson. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 24 points for him. Now here's Westbrook. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because he just can't find the range.
Now here's Jackson. Sabonis. Sabonis. And that one's good. And he's now got the double-double. Here's Westbrook. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Harden right side. Cephalosha. 6 to shoot. Westbrook with it. Shot is no good. Now Jackson. Brogdon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here is Harden. And here is Cephalosha. Pass to Chandler. Chandler right side. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And here's Jackson. Turner with it. Here's Cephalosha. Pass to Westbrook. Takes a 3. That's good.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Six on the shot clock. Now here's Jackson. Fires the 3. Good. 27 points for him.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Westbrook with it. They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Definitely doing his part because he's made his share of clutch buckets here in the fourth.
Outside Jackson. Now Turner. With the fadeaway. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Tucker from outside off the mark. Warren. Pass to Jackson. Brogdon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Westbrook. Now Harden. Harden right side. Misses the wing chair.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
There's a good screen. Brogdon. Pass to Jackson. Launches it. Can't hit. Now Westbrook. Here's Tucker. Here's Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Now here's Chandler. Here's Tucker. And here's Harden. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Turner with it. Back to Jackson. Brogdon. Sabonis. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Harden. Off the mark and the drought continues.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. The time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And here's Jackson. Now here's Turner. Here's Tucker. Sefolosha up top. Harden outside. And that one's good. He's got 21. Now here's Jackson. Turner with it. Brogdon. Pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Sefolosha. Here's Tucker. Harden outside. Here's Tucker. Here's the three. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Westbrook. Left side Westbrook. The rebound by Turner. Brogdon. Pass to Jackson. Five to shoot. Latrey. The Rockets pull it in. Westbrook with it. Here's Tucker. And it's off from three-point range. Warren. Now here's Jackson. So it's Indiana